Right, so in this video on Gran Turismo 7, I'm going to recreate one of Top Gear's challenges, so to say. However, I don't have the Top Gear test track on this game. Even though I could just have booted up Gran Turismo 5 and did it through that one. But we'll come to that when we get to it. So, my challenge is I'm going to go around Brands Hatch. Wow, I'm not actually going to go around Brands Hatch. I'm going to get an Evo 10. It's going to cost me 60,000 credits, I believe, in the Brand Central. Oh, yep. Load. You're an SSD, load quicker. Yes, so the Lancer Evolution Final 2015 is 60,000 credits. No, I can't remember if I have one of them, so I'm going to buy one anyway. And I'm going to use the Renault Aventine to see if I can go quicker around Brands Hatch than this Evo. However, in Top Gear, the Evo 10 was, well, £30,000 second hand, and then the Aventine was probably about £15,000 cheaper than it, which gave the Top Gear lads, Clarkson, Hammond and May, 15 grand to play with. However, on this one, on Gran Turismo, I have obviously the Lancer Evolution for 60,000, which you've just seen me buy. In Brands Hatch, I could go to the used car shop, but it's gone. But then I'm only still, then I'll be like more 20,000 thing, and I want to try and get as close as possible. So in Brands Hatch, Brand Central, sorry, the Aventine is 50,000 credits, and I'm not going to buy another one because I got 3 already, 3 or 4. So that leaves me with 10,000 credits to try and beat the Evo. Which got me thinking, if I could do the same modifications as Top Gear did, so like for example, tyres, lighter rims, a few brakes, because them's the first things you usually go for is the handling, because you can be quicker into the corners, and possibly a tiny bit of tuning. I'm going to do the Grand Prix version, 8 AM, and we're going to do it like that. So, I've chosen, oh yeah, no. Yeah, I was test driving the car the other day. So I'm going to go around I've got 1 lap to go round. 1 lap, see whatever this lap is, I'm going to write it down on my mobile phone. And I'm going to get the Aventine, do a lap before I do any modifications to it. And we are going to do it like that. So I should be about 130 for the Evo. This is what I'm going to be guessing at. Depends how mad I'm going to be driving. Like braking points, I always do that bloody corner. So I'm gonna go around for like the 1 minute mark, 1 minute 30. So say. No, I've drove around this track. God knows how many times in different games. It doesn't matter if it's like the British Touring Car Championship, Gran Turismo, Forza. This corner always gets me. I always seem to slow it out. But then again, I'm a bit of a madman. I'm not hitting apex. I don't hit apexes because I'm not that good at racing. I've got braking markings up, for Christ's sake. This Evo seems pretty Wait, so whatever time this Evo gets, I've gotta try and beat with the Renault Aventine. Now, 10 grand is not a lot at all. So, will I be able to do it? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I could probably easily just whack a massive turbo on it and call it a day. But I'm not gonna do that because that would be cheating. And I'll try and make this a bit entertaining, so to speak. I feel I'm doing pretty well at the moment. I'm not doing too shabby. Okay, so I think on the Top Gear test track it was like 1 minute 30, I believe. I think this is just a little bit longer than the Top Gear test track. So that was 1 minute 47. Let's drop this down in my notes. I don't have the notes open to begin with, you pleb. So Evo 10. We're gonna go 1 minute 47.051. Shit. 051. So for the Aventine, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to grab the Aventine in the Renault Aventine. As you can see, 204 brake horsepower, weighing in at 1,700 kilograms. As for the times, obviously the Evo did it in 1 minute 47. So see how fast this can go first in stock. Then I'm going to do tyres, do another tyres and brakes, then do another lap, and then do possibly a little bit of tuning as well. But I've got to make sure I don't go over this 10,000 budget. So this is going to be fun. I think what tyres does it have? Crap. Oh yeah, I've got to change my car there. Well, balls. Car settings. It has comfort mediums on. So I think when I come to do the tyres, it'd be more sport mediums, so to say. This feels slow already. 204 brake horsepower out of a bleeding 3 litre V6, and it understeers like a pig because it's front wheel drive, where the Evo was 4-wheel drive. This isn't going to be fun, especially on this first corner. Understeer! I have to drop down a second anyway. It understeers like hell. The comfort tyres is not doing us any good. Oh my god. Maybe I've got 10 grand to play with as well. But I think I don't know how we're gonna tune this. See, I don't want to go bang turbo because that'd be, like I said, that'd be too easy. This feels slow. I don't even go touched 100 yet. Oh, just touched 100. Come on, power! Oh, that's not a red limiter, and I'm in the... No, I'm not. I saved it. Oh, Jesus Christ. How... I can't remember if they got the stick to do the lap times in this. I can't remember which stick it was. can't remember if it was I can't remember if it was Ben Collins who was the stick at the time. I can't remember if he drove the. I think he drove the Evo and this. I think I'm not 100% sure. I can't, unless Ben Collins left Top Gear, because I think that was like season 12, I believe. Season 12 Top Gear. There's the 2-minute mark. Right. So that was 2 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bike. So 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and 574. So that was our time stock. So I've just got a Aventine with tyres and brakes. Oh my god. So what I've got to do now, I don't want to watch the replay because that was a crap time. So tyres and brakes are the main ones. I'm not going to go stupid with the brakes, I'm just going to put sports brakes on. Because I'm not going to go over 300 brake horsepower. I could do the tyres now and then do a thing, but I'd rather do the tyres and brakes. Do it as a package. So I'll go and do that, and I'll let you know how much I spent just on these 2 upgrades. Right, so we are now back at Brands Hatch. I have put the upgrades on. I have bought sport brake discs, sport brake pads, and medium tyres. So I had 10 grand to play with, and left after just them upgrades. So it was 3,800 for the medium sports tyres, 500 credits for the brake pads, and 1,500 for the sport brake discs, leaving me with a total of 4,200 credits to play with for engine upgrades. Engine upgrades, so there'll be no turbochargers. I may do suspension as well. May do suspension as well. Because it's got a lot of body roll, so I could do sports suspension as well. I should have done it with the upgrades, but hey ho, we're gonna give it a whirl. It's mainly power this car is missing. Power and weight, that's its problem. I could have done weight reduction, but it's not understeering as much, especially with these tyres, and the brakes seem a lot more reactive as well. This is probably the most PG video you guys are ever going to watch. But there's less understeer now because it's got proper sports tyres on, sticky tyres. The problem is it's still got a lot of weight in it. I appear to be like, I'm not, because usually when I do, if I've got to drive a front wheel drive thing, my setup is I have harder tyres at the back and then softer tyres at front. So I got the grip, but I got the hardest of the rear tyres to swing the car around, and that's a technique the old Gran Turismo games encouraged you to do. So like if you had rear wheel drive cars, you would put the softer tyres at the back and the harder tyres at the front, because obviously if you made the car too powerful, you still have the traction without the car spinning out. And the same with front wheel drive cars, you just do the complete opposite. With four wheel drives, I always just go mediums all around, or soft all around, or hard all around. But yeah, feels a lot quick. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a lot quicker. I kind of balls that up because I went in a bit too hard, but it feels quick. It feels quicker. Probably not quicker, but it feels quicker. like I said, the engine upgrades are next. It definitely is a lot quicker just by doing these 2 upgrades. So there's my ghost. So just tyres and up balls. So with well, where's my thing? So just with tyres and brakes, it's gone from 2 minutes 2 seconds to 1 minute 54 bloody phone .948, and we've got one lot of upgrades left to do. So it's got with engine upgrades. With engine upgrades is the next one. So the Euro did it in 1 minute 47, right? The Avon time with just tyres and brakes, 1 minute 54. I think we could do it. All I have to do, ECU, put on a sports ECU, sports air filter, probably a sports exhaust as well. Probably lower it a little bit to stop the body roll, to make it a little bit stiffer. And we should, hopefully that comes in budget as well. Right, so I have upgraded the car again to remind you of the times. So stand in stock, it was 2 minutes 2 seconds. With just the tyre upgrades, it was 1 minute 54, and obviously the Evo was 1:47. However, I did 3 upgrades. I did not go over budget because I got 700 left in the kitty. The problem is I got nowhere to spend this 700 credits. So I couldn't do suspension, like I said. However, I put on a sport air filter and a sport computer, which pushed the power up to 200, which pushed the power up not a lot, but now it's sitting at 214 brake. However, I did buy one upgrade, which was 500 credits. So if we go into car settings, detailed things, I could possibly, where is it? So the sports ECU is there. Jesus Christ. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I know what I've bought, I just can't remember what it's bloody called. Ah, ballast, there we go. Oh, I had to wait for the car. Well, cock. Oh, hang on. Allows you to adjust the weight of the bed created by your car, as well as the useful management minimum weight requirements. You can also use to bring 2 cars out. So I can't cock. So I can add weight, but I can't lose weight. So if I do that, yes, I've just added weight. Damn it! So I bought that thinking, oh, perhaps I could adjust the weight of losing it without going completely weight reduction. Turns out I can't. Balls. Well, that was $500, 500 credits down the drain, wasn't it? So with the same weight, we just got 14. We ain't even got a lot of horsepower. I think I had 204 anyway, so we got 10 more horses. That's it. And the temperature of the track's changed as well, because at one point it's 15 degrees and now it's 13. Well, it's either a fat. This is either beat it or not. It feels quicker, just an extra 10 horses, but is it going to be enough? This is the question. I have leant forward. I have leant forward. Am I going to be able to do it? I'm going to say no. Because this car is still going to understeer like a pig. It's too heavy. It's a lot heavier than the Evo. However, I will be doing this challenge again because I have Gran Turismo 5. This and the Evo 10 is in Gran Turismo 5. The Top Gear test track is in Gran Turismo 5, I believe. So I could do this again. And then we'll probably have a proper way of doing it. Oh, no, wait, this isn't the last time we're doing it. I've just thought of something how I'm going to spend that 700 credits. I'm hoping it's enough. Because there's something they did in the show, which I haven't done yet. It's not going to do it this round. I don't think it's going to do it at all. I think it's a fail on the show as well. But we are so close. I think. Was that slower? Was that slower? 153. $154. No. Just add 10 extra horses. 1 second. Not even close. Oh. How am I gonna? Right, so 1 minute 53.585. Right, I got 700 left. There's only one thing I can think of. Aerodynamics. I'm hoping. I am hoping this is gonna work. Oh God. I am really hoping this is gonna work. I'll be back with these upgrades. If I've got enough. I'm hoping I've got enough credits. Right, I've come back. So, I had some wheels. Loads of wheels, which hopefully will reduce weight. I don't think it has. And I had a Formula 1 spoiler as well, which I kind of put on to give it a little bit of downforce. And because I ran out of money, well, I had them two was free. I had to pop the B&Q to make it, and then make a splitter out of wood. Let's hope the car doesn't catch fire. Wait, if I remember right, didn't the car catch fire in the TV show? Damn you, Clarkson. Right, let's just hope it doesn't catch fire. So downforce. I'm gonna put this at 20. I'm gonna up that to 20, and I'm gonna up this 20 as well. That made it slower. It. Go 90 then 5. No, that made it worse. Cock. Lower this one. Too far. So that is where we're going to have it. Hope it dropped the... It dropped to 60 to 93 by 10 seconds. And also dropped the 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Dropped that by 3 seconds as well. It's less stable, but it should be a bit quicker. Oh god. Like I said, let's just hope it doesn't catch fire with the wooden thing. I'm flying forward again. I've made it. I don't even know if I made it more aerodynamic or less aerodynamic. Balls. Come on. Keep it tight around here. Power. Come on. I've got high hopes for this, I'm not gonna lie. Because it feels quicker. The problem is getting to that 100 mark. Because I think the Evo did mostly 100 round here. Where, like I said, this is a lot heavier. It feels quicker, it seems quicker. Come on, power! This will probably be easier on the older one, on Gran Turismo 5. Because I could just go by how much the car is. In that sense, like from a used car dealership, both with the Evo and the thing, where this time I'm doing it through Grand Central, which left me with less money. This feels a lot quicker, but it's not going to do it, I'm afraid. 1 minute 30 already, and we're at the last corner. 7 seconds to make it to that line, I ain't gonna do it. There it goes, the 7. Whopping at 51.9. Oh god. This has... So with aero parts, the final result is 1 minute 51.989, which means this is a fail. However, I may boot up. Well, I'm gonna have to set my PlayStation 3 back up, and then set everything up to record. But I reckon I could probably do it on Gran Turismo 5, because we'll be doing it around the Top Gear test track, which I know off the top of my head from watching the show since 2002, and then playing, obviously, starting these like car challenges I used to do with friends, where we used to get the Suzuki Liana and see how fast we can get it around the Top Gear test track. Same with the Kia Ceed, and I believe the Vauxhall Astra is in the Gran Turismo 5 as well. So I may even bring that series back and see if I can beat whoever drove the Vauxhall Astra around the track. That'd be a fun challenge as well. But yeah, the challenge was a fail, but I'm not giving up yet, because if I do it with Gran Turismo 5, I reckon I could probably do it. Depending on if I can get the car, both of the cars. I've never played Gran Turismo 5. I've never played Gran Turismo 5. I only ever played Gran Turismo 6. This is going to be fun. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.